Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Azir mid into a Victor. This matchup definitely is kind of tough during the early game because Victor has like a superior early game for harassing because the way that his kit works is quite efficient for stepping up, looking for a hit, getting a shield, still hitting you with an empowered auto attack. His E is super far range, so it's difficult to dodge it. And then Azir doesn't really feel, in my opinion, very strong until like one item or around level 7. But we're playing Azir today because it's a new patch, and the new patch buffed him. So, Azir got a buff on his Q. The AP ratio goes up every single level now, and it used to be like 30% at every single rank, and now it goes up and it starts off at 35, so it already is a very, very slight buff, but I would say it's more of like mid-game / late game. And then you don't even max Q, so you're not going to get that until like level 13. And then the other buff is that they buffed the base damage of my W later on, around level 10. It becomes a little bit stronger, and also the AP ratio is slightly better too. Probably some of the biggest Azir buffs we've seen in a very long time. These are not like the super not impactful ones that sometimes champions get, where it's you got 2 magic resist or something. This is like a legitimate thing that could like be like okay for increasing how frequently he is played inside of the higher ranks, because I mean, being able to have higher EP ratios just means that his mid game and late game are going to be just better, straight up, just more damage. That's just how it works. Anyways, Azir is all about your soldiers. He is an auto attack champion with these soldiers, and they will just slowly go away. Azir's auto attack range isn't like infinite with it out. It shows you the auto attack range with this thing that pops up eventually. Oh no, it's this thing here. But if you walk away from the soldiers, they like fizzle away. Your Q just readjusts the soldiers. Your E causes you to dash towards them. You get a shield. Azir's dash is super powerful because you can also use your Q in the middle of the E to extend the range, to run away or to run at people. And the gist of him is really that you want to be doing as many auto attacks as possible to kill people. Back years ago, before Azir was slightly reworked, you would do Q max and you would poke people out of lane. Doesn't work that way anymore. Your Q poke is like pretty not impactful whatsoever. But what is impactful is that you can, around like level 7 or so, your consistent damage gets pretty high because of the W max, and he didn't also have an ability to trigger on hit effects with the soldiers. That was something that they reworked into him. So the Nashor's Tooth Spike feels pretty dang good, even though it only triggers on hits at a 50% rate, I believe. But yeah, that's about it. Knew I was going to probably miss that minion, but that's okay. We'll just... Oh, wow, I did not think that one was going to not die to the turret there, so... We're very slightly behind in farm. That's still okay. Azir's level 6 is pretty dang good. One of the reasons why he's also kind of a good pro play champion is because he has survivability with a dash away or a dash in, which is so powerful because your ultimate can also be a defensive tool because you just throw a wall that will push people, or you can jump on top of them and push them towards a gank, which is insane. If people don't have flash, or they're like playing a champion like this Victor, right? He is a champion that does not have good survivability when people get on top of him. So because I can literally toss him into like a Jarvan gank, that's so strong. While also, if I got ganked by Master Yi or something, if I have my E, I might be able to just run away too. Those things are really important for like usually pro played meta champions that like are super low win rates, but you see them played frequently. That's the reason why, because if you get to min-max how strong and efficient your kit is, Azir's kit is literally insane. And also he scales well, and being able to scale well is a very powerful effect. But anyways, we're still like not gonna be able to deal that much. My bad if I didn't put it at the edge of the lane. Doesn't show the ramp. So he wants me to put it like right here where my mouse is. I'll remember that, dude. For you. So this guy is going to continue poking us. I mean, it's very challenging for me to honestly play versus him, but we'll just run away because we have the Azir Q. If I'm ever going to get chunked out like that, I would rather just take a reset, just lose a little bit of farm, and just be happy that my spike points that are coming up will probably allow me to like fight him a bit easier later on. Right now, still not feeling too confident about the fighting. He'll be able to poke me over and over again. We want to like consistently stay on top of him with our like lethal tempo, hit him with our soldiers to kill him. You see that bot lane's kind of low. We'll just, like, auto-attack that guy one time just to get his bone plating, because he does have it. And, my Q, unfortunately, one thing that, like, feels really bad about Azir is back in the past, your soldiers would respawn pretty quickly because you get to charge them and stuff. But the problem now is... he's gonna probably flash, right? No? Yeah, nice. I mean, I'm sorry that you had to die for it, but the thing is, if I fully commit onto the Master Yi probably would have queued my ultimate, because it's not that difficult to usually do that. It is like a telegraphed ability somewhat. And then it would just not hit him because he's in alpha, which is his Q, which makes him, like, kind of disappear from the map. And then if I go for the Victor too early, that guy still had flash. So he'll flash my ultimate, and then once again, I'm just, like, sitting, not being able to do too much. I wanted him to do it first, because once they use their sums, which they did, then I can go in and try to clean up afterwards. Plus, I mean, me getting fed is definitely good. Dang, I wasn't able to get that. That's still okay, though. We'll just auto-attack these to get them. I'm not going to use my soldier for it, just to save my mana, because you normally don't build a mana item on Azir. So because you don't build a mana item, if you spam your Q all the time, you'll go Using your W all the time usually is not too bad, because the mana cost is only 25, but everything else doesn't really feel too hot. Oh my goodness, did not want to get hit by his either. Because he didn't even try to use it on me, he was just trying to get the wave, so for me to take damage from something he didn't even intend to hit me with is definitely not good. Can't be doing that. We need to get his bone plating if I want to try to harass this guy ever, so I have to land my Q onto him. At least. But you can see how he's, like, stepping away now. The reason also is because I have my ultimate, and if I ulti this guy back into this Jarvan, it would create big issues for him. But Jarvan's going for Raptor, so I can't do it just yet. My QCD is kind of long still, because we only have 2 points in it. But if for some reason Jarvan does still try to initiate on this guy, or like come help with it, then we can still do a lot probably. Dang, nice escape, honestly. Dang, okay. He used his ultimate and then just eat out. Okay, well played. Wow, and then they just went straight bot side. They used both their ultimates, too. We almost have our Nashor's Tooth, which is gigantic. Jarvan's still just taking good objective takes. I probably should just go buy here, if anything. So that's what I'm going to do, just to have my Nashor's Tooth ready so I can just immediately start fighting when I get back. I'll probably save my TP to maybe use it to help out a teammate somewhere, because it would be pretty beneficial if I could look for like a TP flank into ulti them. Jarvan needs to leave. I'm just putting a ward down just in case Master Yi was going to take these and we can just see him do it. So, our damage is not bad anymore. We actually deal a ton. I just took a lot of the mini raptors there. You want to jump on me? Okay, well, that guy's gonna commit too hard, and I would die if I don't leave. And I'm still dead to red buff. I'm not, jeez. Okay, Master Yi is desperate to try to get kills, because honestly, he's already kind of far behind, and it makes sense to usually be pretty desperate when you're behind, because if you get one single kill, it can be so substantial. He purposely was waiting with his Q to try to hit me by waiting for me to use my R. So I just had to use it early because I just wanted him to get his Q out of the way. Thankfully, it hit him, so I didn't get immediately initiated on. But he had an idea, and it was very close to me dying because of it, because trading 1-for-1 there would be so worth it for him. That was a not good Q. I don't know why I even used that. There was, like, no reason to. I could just, like, replace a soldier there, if anything. But look how much damage we'll be dealing now when I hit him with this auto attacks. It does, what? Like, okay, he's gonna ulti me, and we just leave. So we use our dash to just disengage if he ever commits fully. We just want to hit him a couple times at a time. Unless, of course, we're so powerful that we can just, like, kill him straight up with, like, a ton of AP, or he doesn't... Like, I could maybe all in now, since he doesn't have R. Which would be, like, going in like this, where you just jump on him immediately, and then, because I dashed on him with my Q, I'm slowing him down, because my Q does a slow effect. So not only am I putting myself right next to him, so he doesn't have as much distance to run from, but, he also can't move very well, so we got a flash from it. Just because he didn't have his R. And my consistent damage is starting to really get up there. This is when Azir starts getting crazy. And it will get a lot crazier too, because I don't know exactly how the AP ratio works on my... Oh no, I think at level 10 maybe it just is already maxed. 65% AP ratio I think is the highest it goes. The AP ratio I believe on your W is tied to your level. It's not tied to how many points you have in it. I'll just ulti him, because honestly, there's no other way to catch him here. Because Jarvan probably can kill him. He might even have to use his ultimate, if anything, because if I continue chasing, I might die. Nice, okay, good. Thank you for just using your ultimate to kill him. I still feel like that was probably worth regardless, even if we had to use 2 ultimates to get it, because the enemy is kind of far behind, and we want to keep them behind because their team comp is also decent at scaling. Azir is one of those champions where, because he has good consistent damage, a lot of consistent damage dealers usually don't need to go sword boots. You can go merc treads like every single game if you really want to. And they have a lot of AP characters, but they also have a lot of CC, so I'm going merc treads this game because I need it to make it so I can survive. Because we're also a auto attacker and not like a super long range poke champion, meaning that I'm probably going to be close enough that people will be hitting me back and or trying to like CC me, and I need to make it so it doesn't last as long so I can continue the consistent damage of what I have. Oh, yikes, I'm definitely dead here. Yeah, I mean, Master Yi is just Master Yi. All he does is press R and just jump on you. That's kind of what he does. And I don't have my ultimate, nor do I have a dash move. Whenever you hit another player and you don't have your Q available, firstly, your W doesn't take you very far, so your Q is really your enabler for really being able to escape people. So what happened is that because I used my Q on Victor earlier, I didn't have a good way to escape him. Plus, he's purposely walking behind me because if I hit an enemy champion during my dash, I stop. So as soon as you collide, you will be stuck. Which is kind of a big deal, so... Dang, he just barely was able to beat those guys. Oh my goodness, dude. You got that guy really, really low. He dies. I'm gonna live with literally 1 HP. I figured we could probably play pretty aggressive onto him too, because he's been doing it back to us, but this time he was trying to defend a turret that he probably shouldn't be able to. Let's go the Dusk and Dawn. I've seen that it's like okay on Azir, and it does give me a very slight tankiness because of a little bit more HP, which I like, without having to fully commit for a defensive item like a Zanya's or something. She has 1400 HP. I'm gonna just go over this wall, if anything, when she goes for the turret. I ultied her against this wall, but not so much to toss her back, because I didn't know if it would reach otherwise, because it, like, starts behind you, and I felt like the angle was better to actually land there, if anything. She kind of tried turning it around, and honestly, it was kind of close, because she has a ridiculous amount of healing in her kit. She has healing through just hitting you with abilities, and she did land quite a few, which gives her some health back based off of how much damage she does back to me. I'll rotate to this, of course. I'll just have to TP immediately. We just need to immediately join the fight, because otherwise Master Yi kills everybody, which is happening right now. No way, dude. Well, she'll just die, but I hate that I had to burn my flash, if anything. I have lethal, but sadly, because Gwen's here, I probably can't fight this. You see how much damage I'm dealing, though? Like, every single auto attack is so absurd. Dude, all you guys are doing is running in a straight line at me? Is that actually gonna be, like, good for you? I'm not even worth the shutdown, by the way. I'm just worth a regular kill, am I not? So they just, like, committed so many resources just to get the kill, but they died in the end with 2 of them. I guess maybe it's worth because they're behind, and trading 1 for 1, or 1 for 2 is maybe okay. Ooh, Master Yi did get into the pit, but it doesn't really matter. But nice, yeah, we were able to once again dish out, like, crazy damage onto them. We just kite backwards with our soldiers every single time. We can't overcommit where we try to, we can't just, like, go in and just fight people, like, 1v3, because since you're an auto attacker, you do have a lot of, like, single target damage. Your soldiers do have splash damage, but it's not very good. Like, if they're all stacking, sure, but the stab is not that big of an ability, so usually it's pretty rare for you to be hitting 2 people at once. It can happen, though, sometimes. And if it does scale with level again, where the stab AoE part goes up to 100%. Right now, it does 60%. So I'm pretty sure you have to be, like, level 18. So then, when you're, like, auto-attacking people and accidentally hit, like, 2 at a time, hey, your damage is crazy, because you're literally hitting them as if they are the primary target, but... I don't know if Master Yi is going to kill my entire team here or not. Azir's somewhat good at split pushing, usually. Because you have a turret you can put down, which is your passive, and when you put down the turret, you can, like, defend using it, where you just sit underneath it, and if they try to dive you, they're diving a turret, and diving turrets isn't very easy in League, so obviously if there's, like, 3 people trying to kill you, you can usually get away with it. You can't spawn these inhibitor turrets, though. Because Baron spawns at 20 minutes, there's probably no reason not to just take this. Another thing about Azir with side laning is that, like, you're a character that is difficult to catch in the first place, even without these turrets, because you have a really strong dash move. So that's also a big factor. Dude, I couldn't get off that one auto attack. I don't even know why this item is good on Azir. It only triggers on my thing, doesn't it? Does it not trigger on my, like, auto attack of my soldier itself? So it just doesn't make much sense to use it ever. We don't really have our teammates here for this fight. Like, Yone's still pushing. They're gonna try to do Baron. I wonder if we can even stop it. Yeah, I'm rotating over. It's just that I don't really know how easy it will be to, Okay, never mind. This is pretty good. Yone's still shoving, and he's kind of doing a lot right now. If we're going to stop their base over and over again, it's really, really strong. But the unfortunate part is that the problem is that when there's so many people also hitting me, I have to, like, do the focus of, like, one by one. I don't know if there was any way to make it so I survived the Gwen because she already had her snip up. But hey, I did dish out 4,000 damage that fight again. My W did 2,000 damage because, of course, just the auto attacks deal a ton right now. They deal 300 damage to every single auto, plus also 50% of this. And 300 might not sound like a lot, but... Okay, now it's like... We'll say it's like 350, but... The reason why it's so powerful is because, you attack so dang fast. So it's just like... 350, 700, 1050, 1400, like... Just a few auto attacks, and suddenly it feels like you're getting hit by, like, a Syndra ultimate on repeat, right? It's just like, holy crap, wait a second. This damage is starting to stack up so quickly that there's just nothing I can do about keeping myself alive, because it just goes so fast. Also, the AP ratio buff of his Q and stuff isn't too shabby, of course. No, my quadra kill! I could have probably gotten like a penta there or something, bro. But yeah, we just kind of followed up Yone's positioning. We just go forward. Azir around the 2 to 3 item mark is usually a huge spike point. He's one of those champions where, also, I'm probably just dead here. I'll try to, like, stand inside the healing to keep myself alive, but... Phew, that was close. Raka saved me. You can't fight Mastery ever. Unless you, like, maybe have Azanias and your teammates around. It's the... Like, Mastery is a melee character. Usually melee characters that are duelist are better than range characters that are duelist because they're melee, which means that they should be able to beat range characters. My advantage is that I can play from far away. But anyways, that was game 1 of it. Honestly, I feel like the game was kind of short, so I'm down to play another one and see if I can maybe have a longer game, because how long was that game? 23 minutes? Damage dealt was okay, wasn't the highest, but we didn't even really get to the super late game oriented part of the game. People that I was playing against was like mid-master. I have seen this guy be challenger in the past, but I guess maybe he just isn't anymore. He has a very low mount, but it's like a master tier lobby, and that's how you play him. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned if you want to see another one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Azir in Arena. Game 2 didn't really pan out for us because of a couple things. Firstly, I'd like get autofilled for like support or jungle, and then I have to swap it to an account trying to get mid lane to try to get another video of it. And then my games that I had the second game of Azir have just been some of the most probably worst games that I've ever played in terms of teammates actually caring about trying in the slightest, because... Like, as an example, Ezreal Thresh bot lane, Ezreal makes a mistake, Thresh got so upset at it that he decided to type to Ezreal the whole time. Ezreal doesn't even type back, but Ezreal, being upset by Thresh's pings, begins running it down, because he'll just push out waves until he dies and gets caught. And then, now Thresh, who is busy typing, isn't playing the game, so we can't even make a pick with him. Enemy support is roaming on me, then enemy support roaming on me means I lose my pressure, then because I lose my pressure, then enemy support goes into our jungle, starts killing our jungler starts blaming me for being mid-gapped, because now, apparently, it's my fault that the enemy support is, just actually playing the game, unlike mine, and then, yeah, that's just how it goes. So, that's how my games went today, and that happened like 3 times in a row. So, I guess that it's just one of those days. Azir in this game mode feels so strange during the early game because Azir doesn't have very good attack speed, because inside Summoner's Rift you take like Press the Attack, or you take like Conquer, or you take Lethal Tempo, but in our case we don't have that. So the problem that happens is we just can't really do very frequent auto-attacking during the early game until we finish our Nashor's Tooth, and it feels really weird to play him because your auto-attack speed is so slow. Because you can't even go like other auto-attack speed stuff, usually like Guardian's Hammer, and it feels good. It doesn't. And there's no AP item that helps you. So it just feels very jank. But hey, we were able to win during the early game. I did take First Strike and Dark Harvest. I'm not really sure if Azir can benefit from the First Strike very well, but we're going to see if we can, because that's... I want to see if I can generate a lot of money from it, because sometimes you can generate so much if you just are a heavy burst build. And even though Azir doesn't have the best burst, if you just get strong enough on him, and then I get to start off a fight where I land like 3 auto attacks and 1 good ultimate, I might be able to honestly pop off and get a lot of damage to generate a lot of money. Because sometimes consistent damage dealers can generate more than burst for this thing, because it lasts 3 seconds. I can auto attack a lot in 3 seconds. And if I have a lot of AP, that's going to hurt pretty bad. But yeah, I'm kind of sad because honestly, I wanted to get at a Azir game where you get to like 4 items. If you get to 4 or 5 items, that would be just full build. In regular ranked, you can deal so much, but we didn't get to showcase that today because of that. Let's just try to leave. Oh my goodness, you went in. Got it. Terrible timing to go in, but that's okay. Tiny bit of first strike money here. Wait, plus how much? Was that 43? Whoa, Lowy's tentacles are freaking massive. She has the one that's like Minion Mancer that increases the damage of it or something. I probably should go for this plant down here, otherwise we lose, so... Nami just left. I think that was an accident. We kind of generated a lot of first strike money. Yeah, we did. We have a burn thing. We have Mirage Blade, which could be okay for dash moves. Not really the biggest fan of these. I'm just gonna reroll like a couple times. Oh, Reapers, I think I want that. Reapers is auto attack speed. It also gives adaptive. Every single auto attack applies the Reapers as well, which is the one that does the percent max HP true damage. The bad news, though, is I believe that in this game mode, our on hits apply on hits at 100% per attack. Okay, never mind. It seems that they changed it. So inside of Summoner's Rift, your on hits don't apply at 100% efficiency. It does in this game mode. That's good. We like that. I tried to toss him into the thing, but it didn't work. Nice stun. Got me again. What is the cooldown on your stun, brother? Do you... Oh, your E has crazy ability haze. Got it. Now it all makes sense. Well, it looks like I can maybe get res. Use your shield. Use your shield. Oh my, you waited too long. I don't know if you can actually do it now. That's okay, though. I'll just say that this was my fault for getting hit by too many stuns, because I got hit by just a couple and it was just instant death. Yeah, Xerath with E ability haste is not that bad. Xerath's stun, if you didn't know, is like 2.25 seconds at max distance. It's a long stun. They only have 1 stun, and I literally got hit by the true damage from the... There's something called Combo Breaker, which makes it so you can't get perma-stunned and killed, and to trigger that, usually you need a lot of chain CC, and he could do it on his own with only one ability, just to, like, tell you how crazy it is to have that. Usually it's not that easy to do. But nice, we have Nashor's Tooth now, and now our auto attack speed is way higher, and we kind of hit quite hard, as you can see. Like, every single auto attack is doing a ton. They have a Katarina, and she is going to probably just jump on us immediately and try to kill us, but that's okay. We'll just try to knock her away. My teammate has Q ability haste on his tongue. Yeah, we'll just go both of them. I mean, I just am standing still and they're ignoring me. I think I got a decent amount of first strike money that round. I believe I saw maybe a little bit over 100 or something. That's nice. We're starting to kind of hit hard, meaning that we're going to start generating money with first strike, and the reason why I like this is because it can help out with finding other prismatics, because usually prismatics are better than basic items in most cases, if you find what you need. Or be able to just buy more anvils, and buying more anvils means you get stronger, and if you can get stronger, then first strike generates more, and just the feedback loop is really good. Wow, why did that Veigar deal absolutely 0 damage to this guy? What? Oh. The shard kill. Crazy. Sell everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I can make it so I take less damage when people jump on me. I could give myself more movement speed so I run around easier as well. I wonder if Numb to Pain is honestly okay, where it will give me survivability even if I can't run fast. There's a lot of assassins this game. It's probably the best thing available. Just take a little bit less damage. Leg day on you. Wonderful news about playing against Fizz is that you can actually just use what I just did there and just run. So what happened is I'm just gonna stand still and auto attack this guy. I feel like that's the only way I can actually win. His auto attack speed is kind of ridiculous. Even if that guy hits me, my Tahm Kench, I think... You didn't go for the plant? That's probably fine. Never mind. I didn't notice that Fizz, I think... No, he did not die. Yeah, not going for the plant probably is gonna be a big deal. I think he can still res me, though. I'm gonna have first strike right when I come up. Nice. Got a little bit of first strike money for myself. Plus 40. Up to 335. Not bad, dude. I feel as though our late game should be pretty good with our team comp as well, right? With Tahm Kench, who's going to be a lot larger and his Q is going to hit from further away. And then meanwhile, I'm going to be hitting very hard with auto attacks if people ever get near me. Another Fizz. Wow, he has 98 AP from Phenomenal. I didn't realize that Phenomenal is so good on Fizz. That's kind of insane. They have 2 assassins. Probably a good Zhonya's angle, I suppose. Just to try to survive. So I guess I'll go for that. We'll just buy an anvil now and just get whatever. The attack speed and ability haste sound really insane, of course, because being able to activate anything more frequently and also still be able to dish out more damage with my soldiers is good. I got your plant, brother. Wait, what? I don't know what just happened, but the Fizz Q, like, went through the thing. I'm waiting for my first strike to come back up, but... Waiting for first strike, waiting for first strike. No! You killed him before I even had it. I'm gonna ping it. Usually people can, like, realize if you just ping it one time, but it's not the end of the world. It probably would have given me, like, 20 gold. Barely anything. Omni Vamp, Magic Pen, or Movement Speed. I think we're gonna take the Omni Vamp. I feel like Azir must have, like, decent capability of, like, sustaining himself a little bit when people are hitting me, right? Because I auto-attack fast, and the damage is so consistent that every single auto-attack, if it heals me for, like, 40 or 50, could really start adding up fast. I'll buy another, Anvil. Oh, man, dude, but what if I got Swiftness Shard times 2? 2 ability haste shards? Whoa, that's, I mean... I don't really know if that's good or not, but I do have a lot of ability haste now. That kind of gave me a pretty substantial amount. I wanted to see how much I have. Wait. 86 ability haste. Goodness gracious. Huh? How is he not dead? Why was he not dying that entire time? I figured that I didn't even need a kite, but I guess I did. Darn. How are you not dead? Make it make sense, bro. What? Why is that guy always surviving? I don't understand. I'm so confused. It felt like he was, like, so low every single time, and then he just would, slowly just not take any damage at the end, which is weird because it's not like I have, like, a Blade of the Ruined King or anything. I guess that just, the Sundered Sky plus the, Divine Sunder was just healing him for too much. Good news, though, is that, hey, once again, we were able to win it. So that's fine with me. I wonder if Omnivamp is considered a damage over time or an area of effect ability, or if it will just always give me back 15%. This makes it so people are inside of a 1v1. I feel like this is not that bad for us, I believe. Gain ability haste. That sounds really useless. Definitely not going to take that one. Blade Waltz, not it either, I think. Mystic Punch reduces the abilities. Yeah, that's not it either. Tap Dancer for infinite stacking attack speed. Sounds the most fun, so I'm going to take that. Because that just means that now, every single auto attack, our attack speed and movement speed go up. So we're going to start auto attacking faster and faster and faster. 2 unbreakable shards. Wow, dude. That's armor and magic resist. Who are we versus Zed? You know what? I'm not gonna try to fight you. I've decided. Dude, I actually deal so freaking much. Also, you just ruined my first strike, I think, but that's okay. I attack so fast, and I also have, like, no cooldown on my Q, which feels amazing for, like, adjusting where I could, go. Like, when Zed jumped on me, I just used a huge shuffle over to the other plants, so we can get that very fast. I wish that I could get higher AP, though, so I hit harder, because right now, I just don't really hit very hard. This Alawi does have a huge magic resist item, because that's, like, the strong prismatic version of the best magic resist item you could ever get. Which means I'm gonna deal literally nothing to her. Let's go Void Staff. Damn, I attacked a little bit too fast, honestly. It's hard to kite. If we're versus Nami, it's kind of pointless. I don't know if I saw if I'm versus Nami or not. Darn it, dude. Wait, what? Why am I stuck? Ouch. Oh, man, dude, I just don't... No, you weren't able to kill. It's probably maybe doomed if I can't get rezzed. If I can get rezzed, we still might have a shot. Oh, no, you're dead. You got hit by something really bad, huh? Oh, wait. Yo, res me, and I'll throw her out. I swear, we can still win this so easily if I just throw her out. Oh, my God. I didn't know you were gonna eat her, bro. Hey, the wall, though, was still there for a long time. Okay, I forgot that the wall can just stick around. The wall does, I think... Does it last a longer duration based off of the rank? No, it's just always that way. So, Fortune Shard. I'm fine with that. We'll just get more stuff here. Damn, look how fast we attack. Look at my moving speed. Running. These guys are the people that, honestly, that are going to just press R with Smolder and then auto-attack twice and, like, instantly kill us. Smolder usually is a bit ridiculous. First strike money is up to 910. It's, like, not that much. It's one anvil. Still, though. The game's not over yet. Maybe I can buy one more if I get lucky with, like, DPSing somebody very hard. Wait, what? I was mashing my Q, but I guess that all of my... Yeah, okay, I get it. So, because I'm in the Mordekaiser Death Realm, when I rejoined their fight, all of my soldiers were back in the other realm, so when I was pressing Q, nothing was going off because I need to repress W to get it back. I was, like, so confused why my Q wasn't working. It's because all my Azir soldiers were gone. Got it. We just generated, like, 300 gold F. Wait, does Dual Gauntlet work on my soldiers? They do, right? I think. Yeah, it does. We only have a 40% chance, but at least because we attack so freaking fast, we, thankfully can kind of get away with it because we don't have to worry about, oh no, our one big hit didn't go off. We'll just continue hitting and just hope. She also has JG too. Interesting. Got it. That could be kind of scary. No, I'm just gonna lose this because she can actually just DPS. Oh, but you can't beat him? Dang, I left him at 1 HP. But I guess that he probably just was able to regen too much. I can beat those guys. I just messed up because I left the brush as soon as that happened to kind of ruin the fight pretty badly. But we also aren't even full build yet because we have been sitting on that item for a while. Do I want to really build another prismatic? Sure. Wow. I'm taking Sanguine, I guess. Sanguine does give healing. It's not really what I wanted. Probably would have wanted like a detonation orb or something, so the people that usually would be dying when I'm trying to all-in them and they're surviving with 1 HP don't just immediately survive. I don't know who I'm versus. Honestly, this fight is really jank for me to be a part of. I literally used Zanya's, but it just didn't go off fast enough. Because if I get hit by one single thing, I'm just insta-dead. I did deal, like, enough to basically almost kill both, but Tom Kench can never hit them. He just gets kited out the entire time. Damn. Rough. All because of just a single mistake, huh? Oh, wait, they might get kicked out by the other team. Critical strike damage up. I think we'll just take that. Also, we'll sell our boots because we don't need that anymore. We just will go for a death cap. We'll have 50% crit chance. I'm okay with that. Kick each other out, please. My Sanguine Gift was completely worthless. You see, I feel like if I was able to play last fight and have a detonation orb, we might have had a good shot at killing them. But, of course, because I had got something not as good, then it just kind of ruins the fight. I feel as though they should lose. Come on, guys. Beat them. You're gonna lose, huh? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. You landed the E. I was worried for a moment because she got hit by one huge Q and it looked like she was about to die for a second. So this Sanguine Gift thing is completely worthless. I don't want that anymore. I will just buy another Prismatic and just see if I can get something else that's even better. This does give me a pretty gigantic shield. Gamblers would be so strange to get at this moment, so I'll just commit for that. If we lose, then we're out, so I'm also just going to pot up for this round. At least this gives me some tankiness, I guess. I should be able to dish out still a ton. Sadly, she can see me and I can't see her, because if you don't know how Azir soldiers work, is that if at any moment, if they can see your soldiers, and your soldiers don't give as good a vision as what they get, if you don't res me, we're gonna lose. Then they can see you. So every single time that I was like trying to run away there, I just couldn't do anything. Nice, we win now, I think. Because it looks like she can't kill him. Huge. And that's not game over. We still have another round to play. So, the Lightning Rod. Not feeling it. Wait a second. Bro? I will gladly take Twin Mask. You have crazy good stats, dude. Should make it a lot easier, I hope, to be able to not die now. Damn, look how fast I attack. Although that could be from my tap dancer from the previous round, because it doesn't reset until the round starts. Oh, never mind, I just have that attack speed, never mind. Wow, you straight up killed him. Yeah, we just deal so much. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about that I couldn't get a game 2 of those here, but at least I feel like game 1 wasn't that bad for like showcasing what you can do once you get to a later stage of the game. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.